Today I'm at the Sacramento Card Show. I'm gonna be going around trying to make some deals, and I'm gonna show you guys like behind the scenes what I'm thinking. Let's get into it.
Yep, you're reading that title right. I'm gonna show you guys today how I actually lost a solid amount of money at this show, but we're straight into the action here. You can see I'm looking at this Michael Jordan UNC card there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually in a gem mint grade. It's like WCCG or some company I've never heard of, but it's funny. Everyone is like, oh, I love PSA. No, SGC. Oh, I would never go BGS, blah, blah, blah. Listen, if the value's right, I have my favorites. I like PSA, but if the value's right, I'll buy whatever. And for $15, I thought this was a steal. PSA 9s were doing $30, $40, and a PSA 10 on auction had just done $125. I know this is not a PSA 10, but for 15 bucks, why not? One of the keys to getting good deals at card shows is buying multiple cards. That Jordan there, it's already so cheap, he's probably not gonna take any less for it, but if I buy a couple of cards more, like this Vladimir Guerrero rookie with the medallion in it, not a crazy deal, but I would love to get that Jordan at 10 bucks. That would be amazing. And if I can throw in a couple of other things and turn this into more of a bulk deal, I definitely think I can get it done. Problem was I kept searching and searching, but I couldn't really find anything I wanted to pick up. So my card searching skills weren't very good, but dab skills, A1. Look.
What's up, Troy? Who's this tall guy in front of me?
What's up, man? How we doing?
Good, man. How about you?
Chilling. Living the dream.
And almost as if on cue, this guy brought me the luck. I finally found some stuff. I don't know if you can see it right there. Chipper Jones, orange out of 25 from like 2011, and a Peyton Manning red and gold out of 88. That's solid stuff right there. Big names numbered, exactly what I'm looking for. I didn't need anything crazy, but just something to lump into the deal to make it worth it for me. So your thinking sounds pretty sound here, Troy. How did you lose money? I'll break down the math at the end, so stay tuned for that. But I'm still searching here, and I found something that I think would be really good. Stephen Drew Topps Chrome Gold and Marcus Mariota Topps Chrome Gold. Maybe not the names you're expecting me to be targeting, but I remember Stephen Drew because I actually used to be more into baseball. And Mariota, obviously, pretty good quarterback, high draft pick, Oregon, Hawaii. Thought he'd have a pretty big fan base. And the thing is even if people aren't, these guys are not Hall of Famers or even like really stars ever, but Topps Chrome Gold is so collectible. Everyone is always looking for it.
Is there a price on the unmarked ones in here?
The unmarked ones are $1.
Okay.
You hear me asking how much the unmarked stuff is because I was seeing a lot of LeBron and Brady. Back in the day, that was my bread and butter, just selling that for a couple bucks on eBay, but it's gotten so competitive now that I ended up passing.
I don't know what you're doing with these ones.
Do you have an idea what these are worth?
There's one listed for 18 or buy it now that hasn't sold. Year before did $12, $10, $7, $13, somewhere around 10 bucks.
Okay, how about 25 for the...
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Now, if you're still wondering how I lost money on this day, and you see the cards I'm looking at, you might think, well, actually, Troy, it's pretty simple. You're buying Anthony Richardson cards. Not a good idea. You more than deserve to lose money. And you'd probably be right, but it's a little more complicated than that, my mistake here. I'll break it down for you guys.
Do you think I can see the Anthony Richardson autos?
Which one?
These two right here. Thank you.
So the very first thing I do is inspect the condition, see if these are gradable candidates. That's probably my favorite thing to do. If I can find a clean $300 card of an in-demand QB, grade it, in a PSA 10, you could be looking at maybe $1,000. That would be the perfect scenario. Unfortunately, it was not gradable. Next, I started looking at comps, and you can see it's 450 sticker. The last two comps I could find were one that sold for $366 that it said it in the title, it looked really clean, so I thought that one probably got a little bit of a premium. And then a PSA 8 that did $350 or best offer. It's glitched out here, but I imagined, okay, the highest it could have went for is probably about like $320. So I was like, okay, I don't want to be up at sticker here.
I'll hold off on this one. So I got the stack there. There's 58 $1 cards,
Okay.
and then I didn't count what those add up to. And then this one, I would love to be at 350 at all possible.
Yeah, I bought it for $380.
Got it.
So I mean, I would do what I bought it for, but I don't really want to go.
Totally
Because I wasn't really looking to make a ton of money on it, but that's what I was.
Yeah.
I actually paid a little bit strong on it, but at the time it seemed that I was getting it for which show? I think I had it at the National.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really, you know, it's a big card for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, I would do 380, but that's probably as low as I could go.
Okay. Well, why don't we see maybe what we can do all together?
Okay. How many were here?
58, 50 cent.
So let me be super clear first of all, this guy was definitely fair. I mean, it's an in-demand rookie QB. I get why he's a little high on it. You know, he has more money into it. Fair enough. And he also really hooked me up on the other stuff, and he's done plenty of that in the past. But anyways, to the more important point, I shouldn't have even paid $350 on it, to be honest. I want to be really careful with what I say here because unfortunately I think there's some people who watch videos and YouTube vlogs and think you can just walk up to a dealer and offer them 70% of the value of a card. You can't do that, but I'm looking to sell this for a profit, and it's really hard. You back yourself into a corner if you're paying more than what it sold for recently. I should have known that.
So the total was 209, so that would be 100.
Okay.
So it's just 58, and I just added these to it, so it's 209, so 100, 475 total.
I think that should be fine. Let me just see these real quick.
Yeah. I just added, though, I started at 58 because they're all 50%.
Got it. So it was like 200 and then
209 was what it total.
Got it.
With those counted. You said I didn't count, though. I just went on your count.
Yeah. 475.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
So in the end, I ended up paying technically, I guess, $375 for the Anthony Richardson. But once again, he hooked me up on the smaller stuff. So in my head, I was like, yeah, I'm basically at $350. But the point is, I was stretching there. He wasn't unfair at all, but in the end, yeah, it was a little bit of an L for me, and I'll break that down at the end.
Made a little trip out here?
Yeah, man. I saw you guys promoting it. I was like, I don't think I've been to a show in Sac before. So.
This is the one to come. These are local.
Said what's up here to Big Brother Cards and Stone Chase the Bag. They make great YouTube content. Definitely check them out. Have to shout out the NorCal brothers, and I think they were helping promote the show, so it was cool to see them.
Yeah.
The next table was great for my show anxiety, as soon as I turned on the GoPro, everyone turned and stared at me because it makes that loud beep. So love that. But more importantly, I have in my hand a Dominique Wilkins Flawless Auto, Gem Mint 10 from Arena Club. There's a Dak Prescott National Treasures in there, TJ Hawkinson RPA, some really nice stuff. And they had fair prices for desirable stuff, so I was looking to make something work here.
You let me know what you do on these.
All of these? No. These ones. So the ones in the front.
You know where you wanted to be at?
These, or should we
In just a little room. I think the Dak was the only one where.
I didn't really see much on the deck. I just saw like smaller patches. Out of 49 did like 35, so I thought that out of 25 was fair for 40.
Yeah.
Stickered at 175. What's up, bro?
Let me count it. Anyway, you can do 130.
You want it? $5. I think my best number.
Wait, you really bought
is 150.
150.
I bought like 120 of them. I just because I'm raw, I just did 83 on the top. Free for you.
Yeah.
And then I got you at that price.
That's fine. Thank you, man.
Oh wait, you want fries?
This might be the first deal I ended up not taking an L on. That Dominique Wilkins Flawless I should do pretty well on. You saw it there. I mean, a raw version of it sold for basically the price I got it for. I did lose money selling the Dak Prescott and the Hawkinson, I believe, but there's still hope. The hope is still alive here.
Do you think there's any way I can see the Magic Johnson?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm sorry, which is the other one?
Johnson the Otani.
This one right here?
Yeah. Yep. You know what you're asking on the Jordan sticker?
Right now.
Said it earlier in the video, but you're not going to make money just lowballing dealers. It's not fair, and it's just not going to work almost all the time. So you have to get creative. This Magic Johnson Star card right here, Star has really been gaining steam lately, and it was stickered at $80, but a PSA 8 had just sold for $250. I know it's one lower grade, but I thought with the momentum lately, I would be able to get a good price for that one.
The last Jordan sticker did 35. I do 20 bucks.
If I got all three, is there any way you can do 20, 30, and 60? So what is that? 110?
110?
Yes.
That's cool, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So I also just got the Ohtani and the Jordan because people always want that stuff. And luckily, well, or maybe unluckily, because I'm getting into the losing money part now, I bought that Ohtani before his 50-50 hype. And they're selling for as high as $60 now. But let's get to the math. I sold that Ohtani for $22 on Whatnot. So that was, I lost money on it and definitely gave up some potential profit. The Anthony Richardson I sold for $320 on Whatnot, before fees and everything too. So that was a pretty substantial loss there. We have a little more math to break down, but one key takeaway, definitely come to my Whatnot streams. I'll have a link in the description below. You can definitely get some steals there, as you see. But it's not just, some people might say, oh, it's because you sold on Whatnot. Honestly, if you auction anywhere, you're opening yourself up to risk. And that's why in general, I'm not a huge auction guy, but that's the risk I took, and that's why I took an L. And also, one small Anthony Richardson note, I think the reason I overpaid, which I almost never would do, is because I fell for the oldest trick in the book. Not trick, because it wasn't the dealer who tricked me, but it was Anthony Richardson who tricked me. Just believing in a prospect and just getting caught up in the hype and thinking, oh, he'll go up, the comps will go up, so I'll be okay. And finally, on this Michael Jordan card, I was shocked. Gem Mint sold for $13 on my Whatnot stream before fees. Yeah, that was tough. I mean, there's still a lot more cards here, so there's still some potential for me to make some more money, but good and the bad, I want to show you guys the journey. So hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Peace.